Yes, people. Hope you're all well and welcome back to another stream. We are going to be doing the Man City Brentford game, which kicks off in just about 5 minutes' time. We're going to go through the team news in a minute. There's Champions League games on as well. We will be watching those on the side. But obviously, the main coverage is the Man City Brentford game, mainly because we're in a title race with them. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to watch him. What's Ivan Toney got for me? You know? I just made a tweet about that actually as well. Hopefully, big boy Ivan Toney has got something for me, And let's hope he can put on a masterclass today. So let's get straight into the team news. Let's kick off with the away team. So obviously in goal it's Flecken as a back three, Benmi, Ija, Zyka. That's how you pronounce. At left wing back, Regulon, Janelt, Norgard, Onyeka, Ruselev. I think that's how you pronounce that. And Wissa and Ivan Toney up front. For the home side in Manchester City, in goal, Edison, right back, Kyle Walker, two centre backs, Diaz and John Stones, Akanji at left back, and then in the six, Rodri, and then a four-man midfielder, Phil Foden, Julian Alvarez, Oscar Bob, Bernardo Silva, and striker Erling Haaland. Man City are currently third in the Premier League table, and they will go a point behind Liverpool if they win today, and they will overtake Arsenal by a point. So obviously this is Man City's game in hand that got postponed. I believe it was when it was the Club World Cup was the reason why they got postponed. As for Brentford, 14th in the league. I mean, look, they could get dragged into a relegation fight, but with Ivan Toney coming back, I think they will genuinely be fine. But here is the recent games between Brentford. Brentford and Man City is typically a good game. A few weeks ago was 3-1, 1-0 last season, 2-1. They did the double over Man City last season, then 2-0, then 1-0. So it does tend to be a very, very good game. Obviously, Mbeumo is their top goal scorer, but I believe he's out injured. That's the form. 2 wins and 5 coming off a battering against Liverpool. Man City coming off a 1-1 draw against Chelsea. So they'll be looking to improve. The players are coming out right now. The Champions League does kick off I think it kicks off in about half an hour. So the Champions League's kicking off in about half an hour's time. So let's hope those... I'll have the Champions League game on my iPad and then the Man City, this game on my on the TV. Players are coming out now. 3 minutes till kickoff. Let's hope for a very good game. Score predictions though. I'm going to go 2-0 Man City. I'm going to say Erling Haaland. I've got him in my FPL as well. Let's go through the other games in tonight. So you've got the Champions League, Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid, and PSV Dortmund. I believe in my predictions. Let me have a look. What I predicted in my predictions, because I did do a video on it. So I'm going to have a look at that. So I've gone with 2-0 Man City. As for the Champions League, I went 2-1 Dortmund and 2-1 Inter Milan for today's games, and obviously tomorrow's Arsenal, and that 3-1 Man City. Yeah, I can see Man City battering them. I mean, Brentford, I didn't really watch the game the other day, mainly because I was somewhat out at the time when Liverpool was playing them. So obviously I watched the extended highlights and I managed to catch a couple of minutes on my phone, and Liverpool tore them to shreds. Brentford looked good in the first 15 minutes apparently, but after that They were crap. I can't lie, I was very tempted to do today's stream because I've not been feeling too well in the past couple of games, but I thought, no, we've got to have that elite mentality to carry on in life and pull through, and we'll do this stream for the peeps. So let's hope it's a very good game. That's just because we don't want a boring game, do we? So let me just sync up everything. Make sure audio is working. Stuff like that. Yeah, everything's good. Good. What's this? Yeah, City game is about to kick off in about a minute or so. It's just Liverpool do play Luton Town tomorrow night. We will be doing a stream on that. One man who has been linked with the Liverpool job in Thomas Frank, who I don't think will become. Apparently, this game's only being viewed in America, which is kind of mad, obviously. No, I don't think that should be right. You know, if games are coming from your country, it should be streamed for everybody. It's like 3 p.m. blackouts. I get why they are a thing because they're there to help out the lower clubs and stuff like that. But I feel like in the Premier League, 3 p.m. blackouts shouldn't be a thing. But we have kicked off between Man City and Brentford, and we sort this out so you can see the team news and the score. But it should be a good game. But yeah, Brentford, they're going to be looking for an improved performance as well because after getting a battering against Liverpool, although yes, Ivan Toney is scoring goals, but they're not picking up enough points. I do feel like they will be fine, Brentford, and they will stay up, but they don't want to be getting into a dragged fight because Luton Town, they're doing well. Everton, they always turn up at the end of the season, and they shouldn't be relying on potentially point deductions from Everton and Nottingham Forest. So, yeah, Man City, Brentford should be a good game. I expect it to be all Man City. I mean, not Man City. I didn't even get to watch the Man City Chelsea game because I was out. I was coming back on the train. Obviously, I watched the highlights, and apparently Chelsea was very, very good. The substitutes costed them the game by going too defensive too early on from them, which invited so much pressure, and hence why Man City scored, apparently. So Sterling scored a very good goal. Apparently, he could have had a couple as well. But certainly should be a good night of football. Champions League's on in about half an hour. Watch a bit of that. Haaland shoots. Straight at Flecken. And that's what Brentford are going to do. So obviously they're set up as a back 3/back 5. they're going to make this game physical. It's a big, big pitch. So they're going to play them long over the ball tops in for Ivan Toney and Wissa, because they'll make it physical against Ruben Diaz and John Stones. Phil Foden. The one thing, you must be frustrated if you're a Man City fan, because Phil Foden, I mean, if you take away Haaland's goals, in terms of consistency and performances, I think Phil Foden's been their best player this season. And he balls out anyway, but throughout the middle is his best position. Because a lot of people have always been questioning where is his best position. Is it on the right, the left, in midfield? It is in midfield, because he scored a hat trick from the midfield in the centre. So, and why not just utilize what works? Because Pep Guardiola is still trying to play this Julian Alvarez as a second striker / 10, and it's just not really working. I feel like Julian Alvarez is he would suit the way that why he was so good for Argentina, because they played 4-4-2. He suits as a double striker or a lone striker, not as like a 10 or behind the striker. Rodri. I saw a stat again. I think it was about a week ago. Man City have not lost with Rodri playing in a year. That is ridiculous. And it goes to show why he's probably a top 3 player in the world in terms of what he brings to that football club. To not lose a game in a year is mad. Alvarez, couldn't really do anything there, Julian Alvarez. But City have got a corner here. Just over 6 minutes into the game. Ball in, Foden blocked. He's going to go again here. Ball swing back in. Diaz was there. Back into the palms of Flacken for Brentford. Foden already creating chances, being that bright spark for Manchester City. Hits on the half volley and it was a block. I feel like if you're playing a team like Brentford, what you need, you basically play your tallest team. They're a very, very, all their players are like above like 6'1", 6'2", big physical players. As you can see right now, they're playing a back 5 and sort of like a 3-4 man midfield, and then it's just Wissa and Toney up front. It's basically just sit back, whack it up to the front 2 on the counter attack, and go. Because it was poor defensively against Liverpool from what I saw and heard and the highlights and bits I watched. Foden, low driven shot. Too easy for Flack in there. John Stones inverting into midfield. Bernardo swings one into Haaland. Not the best connection there by Erling. Really good ball as well. Not the best connection. Couldn't really deal with it there. Brentford swing one in. Cleared away. What can Brentford do here? Tony? Wissa? Oh, God. Brentford almost a really good chance there. Could have opened Man City up there, you know. Oh my God, I think that's John Stones who just gets the slightest touch. And that Wissa was basically almost about to get a free shot on goal there against Edison. I thought this game would have been on Sky, you know. By the way, I thought. But I suppose because this was a Club World Cup. This game was scheduled before when the Club World Cup was on. It depends if that game was scheduled to be on TV, otherwise it would be. So if this game was like scheduled to be at 3 p.m. or whatever, that's probably why it's not on TV in terms of like Sky or BT or whatever, or Amazon Prime or whatever like that. I was going to do a full watch along for the Champions League, but I thought Man City, Brentford, who knows? And plus we're in a title race as well. I will watch a bit of the Champions League because I love it on my iPad, and that will be Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid. I was originally going to do that, but I changed it last minute to Man City, Brentford. So let's hope it's a decent game. Otherwise, I might regret my decision. Akanji. Oscar Bob. Foden, Bernardo. Look to us come up. Throw the ball in. Headed away. Wissa. Brentford knocking it about when they actually get hold of the ball. Defensively, been good so far, limited Man City's chances. And they had a nearly half chance, which was cleared away by John Stones. But when they get to the front two, they've not been too bad knocking the ball around here. However, it's only 15 minutes in, and it takes Man City a couple of seconds, done it. So I'm surprised no Kevin De Bruyne is starting again, though. Obviously, came on, was a goal and assist against Newcastle a couple of weeks back, and he's not really featured much since. I think it's just because, look, he's not had a proper pre-season. Obviously, he's been injured since, he hasn't played football really since May. So, which is what, about 8-9 months. So, obviously, they're going to take the time with De Bruyne, especially at the business end of the season, because they know how intense the training and the games are going to be. Excuse me. 3-1 Man City. Smash the likes. And Tony could be in. Oh, oh my fucking god. Was that on Yaku just fucking missed that? What a chance. Poor by Onyeka. If that's Ivan Tony, I think he bags that. I don't know what he was doing. He just bottled the shot. Gone Brentford. I feel like Brentford, they're knocking the ball about really well, playing all right, defensively sound. But I get the sense they're just rushing the attack. The passes are too heavy, rushing the attack, not really thinking. Hence why he didn't really know what to do. It's like he couldn't believe he was in one-on-one, really. And he just fluffed the shot. Not even challenging Edison there. They've got a set piece here with Reguilon and Ivan Toney standing above it. And let's just hope the Liverpool fan Ivan Toney can do something for me. Regulon Tony. Just over. Edison may have had a cover, but it's just over. And Brentford, they've not been too bad in this 20 minutes. Oh my God, that's actually really close. That is very close. Could have easily been 1-0 Brentford. 4 goals in his last 5 games since returning from his 8-month ban, Ivan Toney. Couple of assists as well, props. He'll be definitely getting a big summer move. I reckon he could probably bag 10 goals from now to the end of the season. If he can bag 10 goals from now to the end of the season, that would be mad. So he's missed 8 months. Quality proven goal scorer in the Premier League. I think Ivan Toney for Liverpool, Man City and Arsenal, those 3 clubs in particular, I think he bags 20 to 25 a season. If he stays injury free and no betting, of course. Rodri, Kyle Walker, knocks it back to Julian Alvarez. John Stones, Haaland, Rodri, plays it out to Oscar Bob on the left. Akechi, excuse me, Bernardo. Not long woke up from a nap. I did have a nap. I woke up from a nap about an hour and a half ago. Still slowly waking up. I had like a 2-hour nap. Just fell asleep watching YouTube in bed. Thought I'd have a nap. Bernardo ball in terms of Flacken. Look at the Brentford team, the way they set up and how tall their team is. Genuinely, have they got a player under 6 foot in their team? Oh my, what are you doing? I mean, Man City are calling for an offside, but Wissa, I don't know why he's heading it there. Just let the ball bounce. Bernardo Silva. I feel like he's one of the most underappreciated, not underappreciated actually, one of the most under the radar players probably over the past 10 years in the Premier League, you know. He's been in the Premier League for a while now. I think he's been in it for like 6, 7 years since Guardiola's come in. About 6 years, 6, 7 years, Bernardo. Oscar Bob. And he's always been flirting with a move away. Because he hates the weather, I believe. I think his wife hates the weather. And every year, he's always linked with a new move. I've seen him been linked to PSG and Barcelona. They're going for relatively cheap as well. I think it was like 35 million. From like, what was it, Monaco? Does really well there, Tony. That's what Man City have got to do. They've got to stay physical because how tall and physical the Man City, the Brentford team is, they're going to try and make it difficult for the defenders. Julian Alvarez, what a ball there by Edison. On the right, Kyle Walker, Akanji, Bernardo, Rodri. Got some good streams coming up on the channel. I'll tell you what we got coming up this week as we're on the road to 400. So I've scheduled some streams for the next few days. We've got Liverpool Luton tomorrow night, kicking off 15 minutes before kickoff. And then no stream the next day because it's a Thursday, nothing's on that day. Friday, we'll be doing the Liverpool Chelsea live Carabao Cup preview. Then on the Saturday, we've got 2 streams. So obviously we've got a stream on the Friday, 2 streams on the Saturday. We've got Bournemouth Man City at 5:30, go live 15 minutes before kickoff, as we do. Ball in. Oh my God, Alvarez over. And then obviously straight after that, 10 minutes later, we have got Arsenal Newcastle, which should be good. Then I'm thinking maybe a Carabao Cup stream final. Next week we got Luton Man City in the Cup, Liverpool Southampton. We're going to be doing some boxing streams. We've got some fights coming up. I'm gonna go on in a minute now which ones I'm thinking of potentially doing. Because obviously the channel is called Sports Reacts TV, it's not Football Reacts TV, is it? So I'm thinking of potentially doing some other sports streams. Obviously, it is predominantly football, but every now and again I do want to do other sports. So we're going to be doing, let me go on, have a look. Clicked on the wrong thing there. All day. We've got the Amanda Serrano fight coming up, Jake Paul fight coming up. We've got the Anthony Joshua fight coming up, Zhang Joseph Parker. So there's a lot of fights coming up that we're going to be covering. That I am very looking forward to. Need to reply to a few snaps. Have a quick check on Twitter, see what Twitter's saying. Ronald Koeman is at the game today, by the way. That's interesting. Let's see what Twitter is saying, though. A lot of people are saying about the Man City. Why is it so empty? Akanji, Foden. All right, Oscar Bob, Haaland over the bar. Not really any clear-cut chance. You could argue Brentford have probably had the best opportunity of the game. That Onyeka chance where he was in on the left-hand side, and it's just like he just didn't have a clue what he was doing. It's like he couldn't believe he was in one-on-one. But the Champions League games are going to be kicking off in a minute. So let's get those games on. Right, Champions League. Oscar Bob. Good block. Live. UK Sport. Yeah, the Atletico game is on now. But yeah, the Champions League game is on the iPad. Man City, Brentford on the TV. The games are on now. Inter Atletico Madrid is 0-0. Man City Brentford is 0-0. Foden. Oscar Bob. Can they find someone here? Man City getting the breakthrough. Rodri. Walker. Bernardo. Just wide. Six goals and 4 assists in 20 games for Bernardo this season. Very technically sound baller. Kanji. 10 minutes still half time. I was just updating the banner, people, so you can see the Champions League scores down below. And Oscar Bob has just almost scored for Man City, which was a hell of a clearance by Ben Mee. Should be 1-0 Man City there. The best opportunity of the half. What a clearance by Ben Mee. But yeah, we've got the banner going on. Road to 400 subs. Follow me on TikTok. The Champions League games into 0-0. Atletico Madrid, PSV Dortmund 0-0. Let me just check a couple of bits. Walker. But in my predictions, I predicted 2-1 Inter and 2-1 Dortmund. Got the Inter game on the iPad, this game on the TV. I could even whack the Dortmund game on my phone if I wanted. Or make another tab on my laptop and watch on there. It's getting scrappy in the box. What a clearance by Ben Mee. Showing the replay here. Really good touch by Oscar Bob. Beats the keeper comfortably, and Ben Mee's there. Foul there. On Wissa. Fouled by Phil Foden. A couple of minutes before half time. Reguilon, who will put the ball in. And let's hope for a Brentford 1-0 before half time would be nice. What's Reguilon got for me? Keep it in play, lads. Come on. Ball in. Edison has to dive to save it, but it's a comfortable save. Ball in. Brentford doing well, creating chances. Defensively sound. Man City's only had a couple of half chances, and that Oscar Bob chance, which was a goal line clearance by Ben Mee. Diaz with a chance there. Flacking makes a save. You have to think, why is Ruben Diaz in that position? They've dominated in terms of stats, Man City. 16 shots to 5. 66% possession. I think that was just there. Man City will always dominate the game, but will they take the chances or not? Rod. Two minutes extra time. Man City 0. Brentford 0. Akanji. Rodri. Bernardo. This game suits De Bruyne. Get Foden in the middle. Alvarez off for De Bruyne. That's what I'll do. If Rico Lewis is on the bench, I'd even potentially bring on Rico Lewis for like Kyle Walker or something. Stone's yellow card. Offside there. It's about to be half time. Man City 0, Brentford 0. Alvarez, can he keep it alive? Can't quite. And that's half time. People, we will be back for the second half. Gives me a chance to get some snacks, some water, more water, go to the toilet and stuff. But we will be back for the second half. See you for the second half. I am back. Right. We change the scoreboard. It is 1-0 Borussia Dortmund. I think Marlon scored. What's it? Inter Milan. Atleti is 0-0. And PSV is 1-0 Dortmund. Got my water, my vapes. Had a snack. Will Man City get all 3 points, or will they be dropping points in the hunt for the Premier League title? Rodri said at the start of the game, Man City Brentford is always a very cagey 1-2 goal difference. It's not a battering. I mean, watch me say this now. Man City going to beat them 3 or 4. I said 2-0 Man City in my predictions. I said Haaland both goals, and I still think Man City will beat. Right, so hello, Mr. Khan.
You alright? Hello.
My guy, Mr. Khan.
Yeah.
Mr. Khan, people. Top shagger. Mr. Khan, shout your Snapchat out. What's your Snapchat?
Mine?
Yeah, what's your Snapchat?
It's Harris_31.
If you think Harris is a good looking lad, add him on Snap. What was it? Let me put myself on. I'll be back in 1 minute, people. Around back, people. I was just speaking to somebody. Big up to my brother, Mr. Khan, my brother. So I missed the past couple of minutes. But obviously, the Inter Milan game is 0-0, Dortmund 0-0, Man City 0-0. Hopefully, there will be a goal. I've done about, I don't know how many watch-alongs I've done, but fun fact, I've only ever done 1-0. So, and that was Liverpool-Everton, I believe, in the derby, so. But smash them likes, subscribe. Go on. Foden. Cleared away. The FA is considering lighting up Wembley iconic arches in red in solidarity with Liverpool ahead of the Carabao Cup final. This symbolic move comes as Liverpool are the first team in history of football to face injuries. Oh my God, someone's taking a piss. God's sake. I thought that was something general then. I've just seen on Twitter what music Messi listens to, and I couldn't even tell you one of those artists. Obviously, it'd be like Argentine artists, but Inter on the counter-attack. What would I know then? There we go. 35 minutes left of this game. Mopai warming up. Fabio Carvalho scored for Hull City against Southampton away. Go on, lad. Nico Barea. Thuram. Good save, though, Black. Poor delivery, that. Half time. I don't know what it is. Tonight's gone. It feels later than it is. It doesn't feel like it's 9:15. It feels like it's like 10, 11 o'clock for some reason. I don't know if it's just because I had a nap, which therefore makes my body think that. But the Champions League games are close to being half time. Inter Atleti 0-0. PSV Dortmund 1-0. Dortmund. I think the goal was scored by Daniel Marlon. Underrated baller in my opinion. Didn't they get him from PSV? Daniel Marlon. Akanji. Oscar Bob. Half an hour to go. Akanji. Come on, Brentford. It gets to that stage now when you get to about half an hour, 20 minutes to go, and the team that you're in the title race in, that's where the hope will start to kill you because you start to believe they could drop points, then they'll just go and score. That's the mentality I have when I watch people like Man City and Arsenal now. If they're like 1-1 or 0-0 or losing or whatever, when it gets to half an hour to go and the clock starts to tick down, I just go in the mentality they'll score. So you're not disappointed, because how many times Man City have done that to me in the past 5 years? It's ridiculous. So it's the mentality to have. So if they do end up dropping points, it's a bonus. 1 minute to go in the Inter game. Yep, Inter 0-0. I mean, Man City, Atletico Madrid will be happy with that so far. If they can take it back to their ground, level scoring, they'll take it. Oscar Bob is off for Jeremy Doku. Everyone's comparing him to St. Maximin, I've been seeing all over Twitter. I actually disagree. I like Jeremy Doku. I wanted him at Liverpool. Obviously, I know he hasn't got of his goals and assists. He hasn't been as free firing since the start of the season. But he's created loads of chances. It's not his fault if his teammates don't take them, is it? You can't really do anything about that. And he's not started nowhere near as many games as he was. But yeah, Doku is on. Kanji inverting. Bernardo Silva. Back to Doku on the left. Rodri. Try to find Haaland. Good touch. Keeps it in. Does well though, to be fair. Rodri. Tries to play it back into Haaland. Let me have a look at the Man City bench. I'm intrigued to see the bench, because surely if Kevin De Bruyne is on the bench, they will bring him on now. but just under half an hour now, and it's 0-0. I still think they'll score, in my opinion. Let's have a look at the Man City bench. They've had 19 shots to 5. Brentford have not had a shot in the second half. They've got Nathan Ake, Kovacic, De Bruyne, Ortega, Sergio Gomez, Matej, Scott Carson, Rico Lewis. I said in the first half they should bring on Rico Lewis for Kyle Walker. I mean, fucking Mopai coming on for Brentford. Could be rattling them Man City defenders. Akanji. Doku. Ball in. Good defending. Regulon. So Mopai was warming up, and now I don't think he's coming on. Tony mouthing off at the ref there. That would be a blue card, that would be. Yeah, Mopai is coming on. Just over 20 minutes for Wissa. He's had an okay game. Five goals and 3 assists this season in the Premier League for Mopai for Brentford. Julian Alvarez. Still going block. For God's sake. De Bruyne sat on the bench thinking, I'm not on this pitch. "20 minutes to go. Man City 0, Brentford 0. Will Man City snatch a winner? Will it be a draw? Or Brentford snatch it? I can't see Brentford scoring, to be honest. They've been really boxed in the second half. Very limited compared to the first half. Alvarez could touch Haaland. He's in one-on-one. He's not going to miss. Poor defending from Brentford. Shocking. 1-0 Man City. Shocking by Ogier. What the fuck is that defending? Good touch by Alvarez. Plays in Haaland. Fucking falls over. Never going to miss Haaland, is he? Imagine if he missed. What is he doing? Yeah, 1-0 Man City. It's kind of game over because Man City have been boxed them in the second half. No, I can see it. Brentford, poor defending in the past couple of games for them now. Shocking. Defended really well today. And they've gone, what is that? "17th Premier League goal this season, Erling Haaland." Brentford tried to win one back. Ivan Toney shoots over the bar. Yeah, 1-0 Man City. Just over 15 minutes to go. Come on, Brentford. Just like against Liverpool. The Salah goal is very similar. Same with gap puts where they just fall over the place. What? He's trying to dive his head to catch Haaland. Like, if he does that, Haaland's just going to boot him in the face and bang, he's injured. What an absolute tit. That Daniel Haaland goal, by the way, is actually that is a cracked finish. Doku. Do I have Haaland in my FPL? I do. Haaland 2-0. Kyle Walker assist. It's another Erling Haaland goal. I said in my prediction at the start of the game, 2-0 Man City. I said Haaland both goals. I was very confident. Even with 20 half an hour to go, I still said Man City will win this game comfortably, I think. It's just inevitable. It's why I wasn't getting gassed with 25 minutes, 20 minutes to go that Man City will drop points. Really good play there. What a ball to Walker. Good delivery from Walker to Haaland. Good header, 2-0. Oh, no, wait, hold on. It's been good offside. What the hell? Let me watch this back. Tell me, wait, hold on. So I was looking at my phone while I was. What the hell? So it's saying 1-0. Come on, Brentford. Ivan Toney, the Liverpool fan, come on, you got some. What the fuck is that? What the hell is that? Oh my god. What the hell was that? What? Oh my god. I don't even know how to describe that ball delivery, if I'm honest with you. I don't know how you describe that. I really don't. Nine minutes to go. Man City 1-0. Let me check what the Dortmund game is doing. Look at the championship table because Fabio Carvalho is on loan at Liverpool. Tell you what, that race for second. Leeds 69 points, Ipswich 69, Southampton 67. Wow. I wouldn't mind a club like Hull going back up. It's been a while. Because I don't want the same boring teams to go up. That's why I like someone like an Ipswich to go up. Like imagine if it's like Leicester, I mean they're going up. Let's say if it's Leicester, Leicester, Ipswich, Hull. I'll take that. It's been a few years since West Brom, but they'll probably go back down. So just no. So give me Hull or like a Coventry and Ipswich. Where's Norwich? So they used to be a proper yo-yo club. Sunderland, they're 7 points off. I wouldn't mind Sunderland. I love Sunderland to go up. Classic club. Then the gap, then like Watford and them, man, they just never. Tell you what, Millwall could get relegated. What's the League One table looking? Portsmouth. I really hope they go up to the Championship. Yeah, classic Prem club as well. Five minutes to go. Come on, Brentford. Ivan Toney is the dream. The Liverpool fan. Can he take points off Man City? Akanji Doku. Foden back to Akanji. It's an interesting one still. Foden. Akanji. Let me just check the percentage of my laptop in case it dies. We've got like 40%, that's plenty. Come on, Brentford. Doku keeps it alive. Let me update the Dortmund score because that is 1-1. We have to update that. Foden, good save. If you're Brentford, they could have come away with a point, because the goal they conceded, Ija, didn't he used to play in the Serie A, by the way? Was it Bologna? I swear he played in the Serie A. Yeah, their centre-back literally made a shocking mistake. All he had to do was stay on his feet. I don't know why he's diving like he's going to be able to stop Haaland with his head or something. I don't know what he was fucking thinking. By the way, De Vrij, good defending from Marcos Llorente into 0-0. Still with Atletico Madrid, Dortmund and PSV is 1-1. Julian Alvarez is on for Mateo Kovacic. A collision that has been there. Jan Sommer looks like he's really hurt. Up and coming games, Man City got Bournemouth, then Man United, then Liverpool. We'll be doing streams for all three of those. Man City, they go a point above Arsenal and a point behind Liverpool. Look how fucking tight that is. Oh my God. Jesus. Doku. He's been alright since he's come on, Jeremy Doku. Just tick the ball around, done alright. Bernardo Silva. Kanji. 6 minutes added on. Come on. Come on, Brentford. Come on, Ivan Toney. The Liverpool fan, come on. You've got this. But I'm a realist. I just can't see it. But we are what? 59 subscribers. Foden. Oh my God. Should have been 2. Should have been 2-0. Foden on the left finds Haaland. Straight at the keeper. Really does well there, Foden. Does really well. Wins the ball, good touch, good delivery. Haaland can't really get enough power with the connection. Is there a chance here for Brentford? Just under 4, just under 3, just about 3.5 minutes. Foden again. Finds Haaland. Ah, poor touch. Can't see it for Brentford, if I'm honest. First half, there was really good. Made a couple of chances, to be honest. In the second half, they just had nothing. A couple of close free kicks. Onyeka should have probably have scored. But Ivan Toney's not really had anything, barring one or two set pieces that's gone over the bar. He's actually not really had anything, to be honest with you, in this game. Man City have defended well against him. Kovacic does well. Foden. Just going to keep the ball in possession here. Jeremy Doku does really well. Stays on his feet. Good defending. Still into 0-0. Akanji clears up in the sky. Tony. Oh, for God's sake. Just over a minute and a half left. And Man City are probably going to win this one 1-0. I mean, they got the job done, so that's what you got to do at the business end of the season. What happens is, as long as you get the 3 points, that's what you really care about. If you're honest, if you're a Man City fan, Liverpool fan, or an Arsenal fan, as long as you get the 3 points, I don't really think you give a shit how you win it. I think the performances and stuff are just a bonus at that point. But just under a minute to go. Brentford have a throw-in. They are specialists at throwing. Flacken is coming up for Brentford. Come on, Brentford. Oh no, it's a corner, sorry. Come on, Brentford. Imagine if he scores. If he scores, I'll donate £10 to charity. If Flacken scores. Oh my God. He's about to have a shot there. Rodri's down. I think that's right. Is that Rodri? I don't even know what he's holding there. By the way, Flacken was about to shoot. Look at if Rodri got the block. Flipping hell. Imagine if he's got a yellow card for what? How has he got a yellow card there? He was about to win the ball. Decisions like that really wind me up. But yes, over the added minutes, Man City are going to win this 1-0. Yeah, referee blows a whistle. Man City 1, Brentford 0 is the final score line. We're going to check how the Champions League games are doing. Well, I've got one of them on right now. Right. Let's check them. But it's been a decent stream. Yeah, PSV Dortmund still 25 to go, 1-0. 1-1, sorry. But thanks for tuning in, people. The streams we have got coming up, I've scheduled all the streams for the next week. So within the next week, from a week from now, you have got, I'll tell you, Liverpool Luton tomorrow. Then no stream on Thursday. Friday you got the preview. Saturday you got 2 streams: Bournemouth, Man City, Arsenal, Newcastle. Then Liverpool, Chelsea on the Sunday. Luton, Man City in the FA Cup. Liverpool, Southampton in the FA Cup. A couple of boxing streams, and then I'll have some games on next weekend. So we're going to be grinding out the streams on the channel. We're on the road to 400 subs. Hopefully we can get there by the end of the season. Would be the goal. So smash the likes, subscribe. I'm going to chill out and watch the rest of these Champions League games. There's about over 20 minutes to go. So have a good rest of your day. Oh yeah, follow the TikTok. I'll show you my TikTok. My TikTok is made it like a week, 2 weeks ago. So I'm going like nearly 50 followers. It's called Delusional Man TV. I should probably call after my YouTube channel, but I upload videos every day. It is mainly a Liverpool-based one because I want to focus more on Liverpool on there. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Liverpool against Luton. As Liverpool is almost 3 points in the title race. Let's get it on.